Hello everybody. Today we are going to get some Gemini full moon messages. Let's go ahead and see what's happening. Ooh, okay. So we had 3 cards fall out. Oh no, 4. How lucky. Okay. So I was only going to pull 1. But let's see the messages that's coming out. Ooh, I love this. Okay, so if anybody watched the live that I did with my mom on Consciousness Evolutionary Journey, right before I did my message, I asked specifically about like what an overall message was for me before that, because I get nervous during lives, and this card came out. So I love that this card, it says love. Let's see if it'll focus. I love that this card came out again because it's really focusing on love. And I'm just going to set this one right in the middle because I really want to focus on that. And then we have desire coming out. We have owning. And we have spirit. So with these cards coming out, really figure out what you desire or where you want to go. And I feel like there's more of like if there's something different that you like to do, own it, right? Like, I feel like a own it type of energy. You might be different. You might be like wanting to go down a completely different path where like other people wouldn't do that. You could have a really good career and you're like, you know what? No, I want to go into something way different. Like, this doesn't make me happy. Even though I see like, this job could be amazing pay, but you're like, I want to go into this path right here. And it doesn't mean that it's not good pay, but people look at you different because it's like, you want to go here. We're owning that. We have a different path for us. Like, spirit is lighting that for us too. And know that where you truly desire and where you truly are like happy, that's like what matters, right? Money comes and goes, and you shouldn't kill yourself over $1. You should be happy and love what you do. And for others of you, there's another message coming through which just came to me. For some of you, you desire you desire this money. You desire a new fresh income. Like, you're tired of the struggle. You're tired of this. I feel like there's a hindrance on money a little bit, and you're tired of that. Like, you're tired of dealing with that trauma of around money, and it's like you desire this love and comfort, and you want to be able to be financially stable, and you want to be secure in where you are. And it's like you're asking spirit, you're asking God, like, please guide me, please help me. And here you are, through this Gemini full moon. It's like it's coming in for you, right? This is happening. You're figuring out your true desires, your true love, and you're like, this is exactly where I'm going. This is where I want to be. And it's like spirit is guiding you. Spirit's guiding you to the light. And I love that the sun is on that card because it's like the light, this new beginning. So let's pull some tarot. So we have meditation coming out. Ooh, I love the Ace of Pentacles. Got the 6 of Cups. All right, and then we have Awakening, and then we have the Queen of Pentacles. Okay, so I love that the Queen of Pentacles came out, and then also we had Owning It come out, and that also technically has Pentacles on it. So for you, we have the Ace of Pentacles, we have Owning It, and then we also have right here the Queen of Pentacles. So for you, if this is around money, be open, okay? This full moon is going to lead you into something new or open this door into somewhere financial that you possibly didn't know or have before. And I'm sorry that the lighting looks really off. I cannot figure out the lighting to save my life, I swear. But for you, there's something like financially like you're trying to get, or you're trying to be secure in this financial spot. And I see this happening through this full moon. Like, you have put it out there. This is where I want to go. This is where I want to be. I want to be comfortable. I want to be happy. I want to feel independent. I want to feel like I can take care of my family. I can take care of myself. I can do this. I can do that. And I feel like for a long time, you've been in this stuck spot. I can see for a long time, like it's been in this spot. And it's going to happen. For others of you, you're truly figuring out in this full moon, like where you want to go. And I mean, both of these line up, like whether you've been in this hard spot or you're figuring it out. It's like through this full moon, you have this awakening, and it like lights that fire, right? It sparks this fire to where you want to go. What's your true desire? And spirit and your loved ones are like, here, let me hold your hand. Let me walk you there. You know what? And I actually have a Talking to Heaven deck, and I wasn't even going to do loved ones, but let's just see a special message. Let's just see if a special loved one message wants to sneak its way in, since loved one. Oh, okay. It says, let the animals on earth support you. Feel their unconditional love. Okay. So for you, feel your unconditional love through your animals, and know if there's like, I always say this, like random animals or something like that, let that love come through, and let them kind of give you that special love. Also, this is coming through to me. Black cats are just kind of like mischievous, right? So your special message through this is like, it's okay. I don't know, mischievous is just coming in. So if that like aligns to you, sometimes it's okay. I feel like it's like a playful, like crazy, fun, like I don't know how to explain it, but that like is the only word I can think of. So if that aligns to you with your loved one, I don't know. And maybe you had a black cat and he, and I don't even know why I said he. My mom has Jinx and he's a black cat. So anyways, but if you had a black cat, and it was mischievous, maybe they're coming through and they're letting you know like, hey, I'm here. But for others of you, feel that love through animals. And if you're somebody who loves animals, there's a reason. Like there's a reason you love them, because your spirit guides, your angels, your ancestors, your loved ones, they're all working through animals. And it's like, animals are so pure and they're so open, so it's easier for them to work through, right? So they're letting you know, like, here, I'm here, I love you. That's why you have this passion towards animals, and you love animals and they love you too. And you could have like a special touch, right, towards animals, where it's like an animal's crazy, but you don't care. You're like, I'm gonna love it anyways. And for some reason the animal's not crazy towards you. It's because you are that beautiful vessel, and like your loved ones, ancestors, like I said, they're working through them. It's time to enjoy yourself too. Take control of your situation and explore something new. Move through with confidence. So whatever that means for you, as far as moving forward in this Gemini full moon, it's time to have some fun, right? And I'm thinking about the card where, I don't know if you hear my baby trying to get into the room. Oh, here she is. She might finish my reading with me. Anyways, let's see if she's gonna come in. Are you gonna come in here, Coco?
Yeah.
Okay, come sit on my lap, okay? We're gonna do this reading. Sorry, everybody. You guys are gonna just kind of get a little taste of Chloe and a reading and my two dogs. Okay, so if this is something that you're trying to go in towards, it's time to take control, right? And this is what that Gemini full moon is letting you know. It's your time to take control. Find what you love. Find where you want to go. And know where you want to go or how you want to get there. And with this, explore new ventures and move forward with confidence. I feel like for you, this is more of just figuring it out and being able to trust in yourself. Believe that you can do it, and have that confidence, because sometimes, and this actually kind of came out in the collective that I did on consciousness evolution, is find that root, right? Like go back to that original like foundation or your original roots, and believe in yourself that you want to get there. Believe in yourself that you can get there, and you will. Like, you just need to move forward with this plan. You need to actually believe that here's your start point. Here's A, here's B, here's C. Believe that I can get from A to B, and if I get to B, I can get to C, right? And you need to believe that in yourself. And it's not like you see this bigger picture, right? You want this bigger picture, but it's like you don't trust that you can get this bigger picture, and you need to believe that you can get there. Yeah, believe that you can get there. Trust in yourself, because there's something new coming in for you, and it's gonna be strong. It's gonna stay. It's gonna be strong, and just like stable, right? And you're gonna be able, it's like you learn something new. She left if you guys didn't hear the door shut, so I'm sorry that she came in. It's something strong, stable, and it's like you learned exactly where you want to go. You learned like there's this big new venture or this big new change for yourself because you've seen this bigger picture, and it's like you have this confidence and this new structure, right? And as soon as you start here, right, you're here, and we're in this new spot of like going forward. We're moving forward with confidence. We're going in towards what we believe that we can get there. And then here it is, right? You've learned that. You've learned that you can do this, and we see this bigger change happening. We see this new picture. Oh my gosh! The next card is the Star, and then we also have the Six of Cups, right? Yeah, no, that's the Five of Cups. Sorry. So we also have the Five of Cups, which is all about. Sorry if you hear my dogs. This reading has just gone crazy at this point. I am so sorry. So with this, you see the bigger picture, and it's like you're happy, you're feeling fulfilled, you're feeling like you have this strong connection and this like happiness. You're returning, and here we go. I was talking about roots and returning to foundation, and literally on this card it says returning to roots. You're returning to that original root or that like original purpose you had for yourself. And you know what's crazy is you could be learning this purpose. Sorry if you hear my pug in the background. You could have already learned this purpose, or you're figuring out that like this is your purpose, right? You could be figuring out like this is where I want to go. And I feel like there's a handful of you, which is like on either side. You're either on like figuring it out, or you know this is where you want to go, right? And it's your time to take control. You're returning to that like original spot or that original happiness. It's like, I want to figure it out. I want to make this happen, and I'm returning to exactly like that original foundation, what you were meant to do. And when I say like return to foundation, it's like you're finding your purpose, like what you were put here for, right? You were put here for a reason, and you're like finding this purpose. You're finding this happiness that you were meant for. So we have 3 cards coming out, and I love that these cards came out. Oh my gosh, and we have Power Animal coming out, and I don't know if you guys remember, but we had the black cat that came out in one of our first cards. So it says, my power animal supports and guides me, loves me throughout my life. And what's crazy is I didn't even connect the dots either. My baby and my dogs came to interrupt this reading, and I have a pure black pug, and he is sitting right here right now. So I don't know if you guys think that's synchronistic, but I do, because normally my animals are not in here or bothering me because I normally have them put away. So your loved ones are definitely like, hey, I'm here. I'm working through animals to say hi to you. They definitely are working through mine. And it's like they're here right now. They're like, hey, I'm supporting you. I want you to move forward with this. I want you to return to exactly where you want to go. I open and allow myself to be nurtured. I love when this card comes out because it's like allowing yourself. I just feel like there's an original foundation that you need to return to. And it's like once you return to that, this entire new venture starts for you, or this entire new thing happens because you like take control to find what you love. And the last one we have is rose quartz, and it says self-love. I approve of myself, love myself deeply and completely. So for you just need to believe that you deserve this beautiful love, right? And you need to deserve that this beautiful happy ending, it is welcome for you. And what's crazy is CEJ as well, the message was similar, where it was like you need to return back to yourself. And whether this means leaving a relationship, leaving a career, doing this, doing that, if this makes somebody unhappy, if this does this, what makes you happy, right? And you need to realize that. Be nurturing to yourself. Your loved ones are here with you. And with all this crazy going on in this reading, and my animals in here, and black cat, black dog, there is massive amounts of synchronicity. And it's like, I'm here. Don't be scared to return to your roots. Don't be scared to find your purpose. Get your foundation back. It's like, I said this before too, it's like there's an orbit, right? You were orbiting, and then you kind of like got knocked off your orbit, and so you're kind of just like, I feel like all over, right? Whether this be in your relationship, in your job, in your home, in your self-esteem, in whatever place this is for you, right? This could land in any spot for you. But it's like you're kind of all over, and you need to take time to love yourself and figure out, like, where do I want to go? And in that, I feel like it's like being real with yourself. What's your ultimate goal? What's your bigger picture? If you want family, right? If you want this bigger job, if you want this, if you want that, and you're like, well, this doesn't happen for people like me. This doesn't happen for my situation. I could never get there. Why would you ever say that? Because it's putting a blockage out there, right? And that's just like hindering yourself, and that it lowers your own self-esteem. It's putting a blockage out there, and you need to, I feel like there is, through this Gemini full moon, you're going to realize that like your words have a lot more impact than what you know. Your thoughts have a lot more impact than what you know. So when you switch your thought around, or when you switch that around, it's gonna fix that. But there needs to be more self-love or self-esteem built up in here. And you need to allow yourself to be nurtured and like love and like allow this happiness to come into your life, okay? So I'm sorry about all the craziness in this entire reading. Normally that does not happen, but I hope everybody enjoyed their Gemini full moon messages.